Faith, Chapter 2. Now we're getting into the actual game. So, there are 3 endings to Chapter 2. Oh, I got a score, 660 out of 666. What did I miss? I bet it was setting that scarecrow on fire. So, there's 2 endings that we haven't gotten, so 3 in total. We got like the middle ending, so the neutral ending. There's a good ending and then there's a very bad ending. We're going to get the good ending first and then the bad ending, because the bad ending is a little bit more involved. All right, Father Garcia, thank you. Are you moving? Oh, I have my fingers lined up wrong. Father Garcia, you are hereby instructed to release Michael Davies from your custody and return him to his home immediately. Mr. and Mrs. Davies have already been contacted by our office. A representative of the church is currently en route to their home to discuss compensation in return for their discretion. You will meet our representative there and accompany him back to Rome. Cardinal Gifford. I do kind of love this game, though. I think 2 weeks, honestly, is scarier than 3 months, because that is childlike while also being demonic, and I find that far more scarier than... I mean, this is scary, but I think that's scarier.
How are we doing today, Michael? I like to go home. You can't go home until you get better, Michael. Can I see Mommy and Daddy? I need to make you better first. When she let you get on me, she'll kill you. If you find them to be people, you will never see the devil.
So good. They took the one picture with them. Interesting. But not the scarier one.
Dios mío, what have you done? I have somebody as a pig! You can't hide from God, evil. You shall bring the wrath of the Almighty.
It's 2 a.m. So hopefully this will go faster, because I know what to do. Alright, we don't need to read that one. That was just like, check your notes, bruh. Deer. Dead deer. Notice, the current investigation being conducted at Gallup Cemetery by the State of Connecticut Historical Society has been postponed until further notice. In the interim, we ask the public to avoid the cemetery grass, the surrounding woods, and any wildlife and any unidentified persons roaming the area. Thank you for your patience. It is a creepy place, isn't it? I shook hands with the devil. I looked him in the eye. He looked like a long-lost friend. Dearest disciple, verily not everyone who says Lucifer, Lucifer, shall inherit his kingdom. You must first conjure his demon. You must then serve his demon. You must then walk among the children of men as his demon. Thus shall you receive the blessing of the unspeakable. Return to the safe family tomb whenever you are in need of rest. Gary the cult leader. Enter the spirit house. Creepy. 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 Let us begin. Hopefully I won't die to the person with the belly tongue a million times. Let's make sure. One of these? No. It is with great sadness that Sterling community announces the passing of Cindy Marie Martin, 38, and Robert Kimball Martin, 40, devoted husband and wife and beloved parents. Their lives tragically came to an end on September 21st due to an accident in their home. Bob was a training advisor for the United States Navy, and Cindy was a CPA, and more recently a stay-at-home mother. They were married March 12, 1969, in Voluntown. Though not particularly religious, they taught their children to be kind, generous, and involved in the community. A public closed casket memorial will be held at Talengast Funeral Home. At 10 a.m. Thursday. Burial services will proceed shortly after. Bob and Cindy are survived by their daughter Amy and twin boys Nate and Jason. Interesting. Okay. Creepy.
I'm an angel.
You are an angel, you say. Okay. Oh, so close. So close. I did it. Nobody was thrilled when I got pregnant, not even a little happy. Even my doctor seemed to be judging me. Each time I leave the doctor's office, I see this strange woman across the street. All she'd do is stare at me and smile. No words, just a big, warm smile. Somehow it made those visits a little more bearable. After I lost the baby, I saw her again across the street from the doctor's. Her smile was big as ever, but somehow not as warm and friendly as I remember. Yesterday I was walking and was shocked to see the woman standing in the middle of the path. Now she was pregnant. She beckoned towards me. I followed her off the path into the woods. That's when I met Gary. Gary, the cult leader. Don't forget, Gary loves you. Alright, let's save because with my luck I'll screw it up. And then I'll die because I'm really good at dying. Is there any notes here? No, apparently not. Okay. No, oh god. Okay, we got it. We got it. Losing Grandpa was the hardest thing I ever experienced. We were really close. I cried about it for weeks. Then my stepmom introduced me to some of her friends. They asked me, would you like to see your grandfather again? I missed him so much I was willing to try anything. That night, my stepmom drove me to one of her friends' house. They took me down into the basement. I saw my grandfather in there, only it wasn't actually him. When I tried to run, they closed the basement door and locked me in. I can't remember much else from that night. My stepmom's friends are always coming by the house now. They tell me I have a debt to pay, and they say they have work for me to do. Alright, oh, no heads. Let's save and continue. It's like hell I'm gonna do that boss fight again. Alright, we need to go to the right, up, left, and up. Did he say I'll see you again? I've been freed. No more overbearing father turned violent alcoholic. No more hiding my bruises and cuts. No more pills and needles. No more getting laughed at and kicked around. They'll never laugh at me again. By day, my body withers away, but by night, my mind explores forbidden worlds of power and knowledge, guided by beings of pure darkness. I have been trusted with secret knowledge of the demon's seal. I have learned the correct conjuring signs, drawing the inverted star along the rocks arranged in 5. First at the top left point, then down. I will lure them into the woods, then I will show them my power. Okay. Let's get that key. Oh, you're not looking so good, buddy. Key, 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 key. Alright. Let's do this. And you're back. Hey. It's the demon int. He just got up and left. Okay. Going for more ending. Yes, that's what I'm doing. So I'm doing the... Oh, hi! Yes, I'm going for more endings. I'm going to be doing the good ending for this one first and then bad. And then if I'm still feeling up for it, we'll start on chapter 3 and get the other endings. She guards the door to underground purgatory. I have not seen her. Children fear her. Oh, we don't need to do the cornfield today. We can do it the next one, because... Alright. Day 1 of our paranormal investigation into the old Snake Meadow Hill Church. We got 3 cameras, a box of tapes, and enough beer and beef jerky to last the week. On our way in, we asked some of the locals about the church. It was mostly the stories we had heard before, evil spirits dragging children into the cornfield and secret tunnels under the chapel. But there was this spindly lady game that we hadn't heard yet. Apparently, it has to do with summoning the spirit of a woman who used to take care of the orphans back in the 50s. Miriam Bell, maybe? There was even an old rhyme they told us. Walk the church from room to room and maybe you'll see her. She will move when you do, but never try to trick her. Awesome. We're going to try that game tonight and as soon as we get settled in. Night 3. Shouldn't have come here. Taste missing. Lars stuck behind basement door. Henry hasn't come back yet. Can't leave anyway.
Pray for me, Father, for I have sinned. what seeds have you got to confess? I tried to save a girl from evil, but my fears overcame me. I turned my back on the ministry and broke my vows to God. A year later, the girl reached out to me again, but in the end, I couldn't save her. I left her to die. I am sorry for me and my past sins. Thou hast said well. Here is my penance. Bring the child to me. Perform this act of contrition, and thou shalt have the peace thou seekest. Give thanks to the Lord for he is good, for his mercy endures forever.
All right. Creepy looking Mother Mary. Night 1. We still haven't found a way into the basement, but we found something just as cool. A secret passage in the old confession booth leading to the hallway. Henry is going into town to buy a crowbar. We'll see if we can't get these boards off of some of these doors, but that's not even the best part. We caught an EVP. You can't hear it on the tape very well, but to us it kind of sounds like laughing. Thank God we brought the nice mic. We'll review it on the sound gear once we get back into town. All right. That scared me. It just opened all of a sudden. Okay, we're gonna go up here first. Get this note. Night 2, we're gonna be rich. We caught supernatural stuff on camera before, sure. Doors opening on their own, things falling off shelves, but nothing like this. Tonight, while we were trying the spindly lady game again, one of the candles on the floor lit up by itself as soon as Lars walked into the room. It was nuts, and we got it all on film. We're gonna make a fortune selling this to the TV stations. If they ever leave. Oh, there's one candle in here. She's in here. There's the eye.
Flash!
What's this crazy game I'm playing? It's called Faith, and there's 3 chapters. I'm playing chapter 2 right now, and it is a very good game. Highly recommend it. You should play it. Okay. We're not going to do the cornfield because we don't need to do that for the good ending. So we're just going to save me some time. Yeah, that's the point. It's supposed to be dating yourself. I mean, I'm not exactly young myself, but that's kind of the point. It's done in a retro style. Um, and it's surprisingly scary for how kind of old-fashioned it is. This is my final memoir, hastily scribbled on the page of the good book. I now descend the staircase knowing full well that she awaits for me ahead. Checking my old watch has revealed something quite astonishing. Time doesn't change down here as we know it on the surface. Even now, the hands don't move past 2. God's work be done. I have been to where only the faintest... Jim, you're so nice. Thanks for giving the sub to Dingo. Dingo's been my guiding light, I'm not gonna lie. If anyone deserves it, it's Dingo. Time does not. Okay, I read that. God's work be done. I have been to where only the faintest light shine and protect from things unspeakable. God help me, Father Clark, a foolish old man going mad in this dark prison, ears bleeding from the screams of the demon. Jim's my biggest fan. I just have this memorized, but yeah. Come on. That still creeps me out every time I see it. Uh, you're my fan too, sister. Oh, there's a competition now between Jim and my sister. Mother of Demons. Oh my god, this is my favorite part. This is scary. It is! I'm glad you're here with me, Matt, to watch, though. It's a good game. I love it. You should play it if you can. They still scare me every single time. Ah, the effigy with the 3 sacrifices. This makes sense now. Three murdered in latest wave of ritualistic killings. Sterling, Connecticut. The bodies of 3 young people were discovered in the woods outside of Sterling last night, in what authorities are calling a ritualistic murder. Sandra Atwood, Angel Nogales, and Troy Engels are the names of the unfortunate victims who were apparently stabbed multiple times and beheaded before being killed. Well, if they were beheaded, they would be dead already. Before being killed in a paganistic ritual. Pandemonium Regent. 2 of the victims' bodies were also partially burned, although authorities would not specify who. The bodies were found several miles from Gallup Cemetery, where residents reported a tomb had been desecrated. They also found trails of blood leading off into the woods. Investigators would not comment on whether or not these 2 incidents could be related. Arrangements of the bodies in a ritualistic pattern, as well as the writings of certain symbols in blood, matches the style of several murders that have occurred in the Sterling area since 1986. The killings may be connected to the last week's brutal slaying of Amy Martin, a 17-year-old girl. A brutal slaying of Amy Martin, a 17-year-old girl, by John Ward Yes, sorry, I can't read. Ward had impersonated a priest, going to gain Amy's trust before luring her into the woods and killing her. Investigators are asking residents to report any suspicious activity to the police. Authorities are urging the people of Sterling to not mourn the loss of Atwood, Nogales, and Ingalls because, after all, they were degenerate, devil-worshipping thugs who were hooked on crack cocaine and hated their parents. Why even conduct an investigation at all? That's what you would like them to think, wouldn't you, John? They were just 3 pathetic outcasts who got what they deserved. You actually did the community a favor when you found them skidding high in that tomb. You stalked them through the graves and killed them one by one. You ignored their cries for help, their pleas for mercy. You put holes in their ruined drug addict bodies, and then you chopped off their heads because everybody knows that removing the head is the only way to kill a snake. Well, guess what? You didn't kill the snake, John. You cannot kill what cannot be killed. You shall not raise up what thou canst not put down again. Thou could not kill Amy. Thou shalt not destroy my works, for they are the works of the eternal dragon. Even now she is at thy door, her hand is at thy throat. Yet you will see her not. I will have thy soul, for I am the God of this world. I'm here, John. And that's purple in Amy's text. Oh, she is here. Candy tunnels. Death awaits. It's an eye. Two more dead discovered outside Candy Tunnel near Sterling. Two more bodies have been recovered from the drainage ditch under Snake Meadow Hill Road outside Sterling. The notorious Candy Tunnel, known never go into place painted with the words Candy Tunnel. The notorious Candy Tunnel, known in the area to be the home of addicts, gangs, runaways, and the indigent, have been the site of several grisly discoveries over the past 3 months. Since May, 5 bodies have been recovered from the drainage ditch leading to the tunnels. Authorities are being pressured by concerned citizens to search the tunnels amid fears of possible connection to the Joe Bowman, aka the Candy Store Killer, who has claimed 8 victims in Connecticut and Rhode Island over the past year. Jesus. Unless it's literally Disneyland. Especially then. Satin lives. Praise Satin. Ailstar. Multiple officers wounded, 1 dead in sewer tunnel shootout. Law enforcement officials are reporting multiple officers down, including 1 deputy who was fatally wounded after an exchange of gunfire in the sewer tunnels near Snake Meadow Hill Road, also known as Candy Tunnel. Witnesses say they heard the shots approximately 10 minutes after police raided the tunnels where suspected murderer Joe Bowman, aka Candy Store Killer, was alleged to be hiding. At this time, it's not known how many officers have been wounded, although it has been confirmed that 1 officer has been killed. Officials are not saying if Bowman was wounded in the exchange, and efforts are being made to recover the casualties from the tunnels. Okay. Satin lives, guys. Oh. Read. I'm going to read it this time. When see, don't you move. Okay. Not moving. Not moving. Okay. 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 Huh? Is that a bot, Jim? Oh, thanks, sis. I appreciate it. Appreciate you, sis. When I was a boy, my nana used to tell me old legends about dragons, trolls, and demons that lived up in the mountains of Norway. In those old tales, the people were never strong enough to kill the monster, so instead, they would sacrifice one of their own to appease it, keep it satisfied. It was like a deal with the devil. One sacrifice per year so that the beast would not come down from the mountain and slaughter the entire village in one night. There was no candy store killer. What we're dealing with is not even human. When I got separated from the other officers, I saw the damn thing dragging what was left of Jenkins down into the lair. That's when I understood. The bums and the tweakers and the ones with grid and the child prostitute runaways, they'll eventually come back to the tunnels. They always do it. It can have them. Ugh, what a piece of shit. You see why I played Malkavian? I like this shit. They always do it. It can have them, for all I care. Nobody wants them around, except maybe that thing. And I tell you what, I hope to God it never gets tired of them. Yeah, I mean, you're a great officer, guy. Alright. I know I get ambushed here, so I think if I just throw my cross up fast enough, it'll be good. This is as far as I'll go to hide my stash. Nobody goes past the first pipe. Nobody except those strange people with their bodies painted red and their eyes like animals. Twice a month they come and pass right through into the deeper tunnels. Sometimes I can hear them yelling or chanting. Sometimes I hear something like an old woman laughing. Sometimes I hear things that aren't even human. Whatever they are, they sound really big.
I will bless your child.
Okay, I did it. Okay, you can get rid of them with the cross. Good. Good, 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 good. I don't want to get stabbed in the face with scissors again. Not like last time. Just walking down some, scary hallway. No big deal. Thank you, Jim. Thank you for reporting him. Appreciate you. My fans. I love them. Okay. I'm sorry, God. Please save me. Alright. I always die during this one, so. Flashlight. Bones. That's nice.
Will you listen? You get him.
Oh!
Here I go.
Oh, fuck!
Mortis.
We haven't gotten a Mortis in a little while, have we? I hate flashlight mode.
Will you listen? Suffer the children. Here I go.
Oh! Where are you? There you are.
You can't catch me.
Can't catch you. Where are you? I'll catch you, motherfucker. Where are you? There you are.
Please, please. Here I go.
Oh, there you are. Oh, there you're not.
Catch me.
Can't catch you. That means you're standing still. Where are you standing still at? There you are. I hate this fight. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Okay, let's go into the... I forgot that happened. Going down the dark tunnel with the flashlight. Ooh.
It's locked.
I hate the lights. Alright. It's best if I get you all in the corner. Yeah, and then I do this. Go away! I don't want you! You weirdos. Okay. Key. Oh, I get it. So for the bad ending, which we're going to do next, we have to do the pentagram, lure the child, and then be the little spider demon thing to open that up. Alright. So, we can't let Father Garcia die if we want the best ending.
Here I am. Daily to ready. Don't be afraid, God. Where 2 or 3 are gathered in God's name, there will he be also. We can banish this demon together. You must protect me while I recite the 91st Psalm. Let us go.
Okay.
Yes, it's true what happened to Amy. You are no murderer, God. There is not much you could have done. But maybe now her soul is at rest. Let us go.
Alright, so Father Garcia cannot die. So if he dies, we have to start over. Hello, Sister Bell. Miriam Bell. Looking great.
In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him I will trust. I shall not be afraid of the terror in the night, nor the evil that walketh in darkness. I shall behold the reward of the wicked. Because I have made the Lord my refuge. There shall no evil befall me, for he shall give his angels charge over me. They shall bear me up in their hands, and I shall tread upon the serpent. Because I have set my love upon him, therefore will he deliver me.
Stay away!
He will deliver me in trouble. He will deliver me and honor me. Vadebus mitsachana exodi domine pari. Vadebus mitsachana.
Oh, I thought for a minute there I didn't get him.
Vadebus mitsachana exodi domine pari.
Alright, here we go. Where are you? There you are. Stay away from me. Hate this. Ah! Where are you? There you are. Found you. Where are you? Oh my god! Okay. Okay, well, you know, I might die too. That's bad. Alright, Father Garcia, you cannot die. And I can die. Yeah, sure. Alright. Oh! You can't die. I'm sorry. How are you not dead, bruh? Shit. Oh! Oh! Ah! Okay. Bro, how do you do this? Thank God. Okay, thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Stressing me out, bro. Stressing me out. The morning breaks. John, I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry. I will always love you back. Molly.
I'm not going in there.
I want to know what's in there. Please. Please tell me. Is there anything up here? Release form. Subject John Thomas Ward, 31st of October, 1986. This form certifies that the subject is hereby released from care after having completed their required counseling and treatment to my satisfaction, with confidence that they are ready to resume their normal daily activities as a mentally stable member of society. Dr. J's spinal PhD. Existing conditions: mild anxiety, acute coulrophobia? Is that how you say that? I don't think we can go down in the basement yet.
I'm not going in there.
No. Okay. John, we don't have much time. The profane Sabbath is almost upon us. If they find Nate and Jason, the twins, they will perform a ritual on them to call forth a demon of unspeakable power. The name of the demon is Malthus. I am in the process of discovering their whereabouts. I will contact you again soon. We must not let them do to the boys what they did to Amy. Father Garcia.
my nightmares are getting worse. Ever since I left that house, I am haunted by visions of demons. I finished my work with Amy, but now the boys are in danger. This time I must not fail. Malfast must be stopped. As the profane Sabbath draws closer, the workers of darkness grow stronger. This will be my greatest test of faith yet. God have mercy on my soul.
Go forth with faith. It is a happier ending. It's not very different from the normal ending, but I like it. Alright, now we're going to do the naughty ending, which requires it requires a little extra work. No prologues though, we'll skip that. Alright, we're Father Garcia again. We don't need to read this, we just read it. That'll make it go quicker too. Naughty ending. I mean, bad ending, evil ending, naughty ending. It's Christmas, it's more thematic. We're being naughty, not nice. So we'll get our eye poked out. Okay. Yeah, that's an interesting. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. I think it's interesting how the music becomes simpler and less pentagrammy. Very sloppy pentagram. Alright, step 1, we did it. That's not terrifying at all! Whew. That scared me. Notes. New patient initial consultation. Subject John Thomas Ward. Present Dr. James Spinal, PhD, and 2 orderlies. Subject non-responsive for first half hour, followed by fragmented exorcism narrative. Subject unable to maintain consistency in story, for example, stating that Amy was in the basement and then saying she was in the attic. We pointed that out in the first chapter. Subject insists incident was the result of demonic possession. Cannot declare subject of sound mind. Will require several more sessions to fully understand subject's mental state. Will advise Martin family attorneys. Alright. Interesting. I like how it makes you wonder if... I mean, I think it's a little bit of both, but it makes you wonder if this guy's even an ordained priest to begin with. But I also think it's entirely possible the Vatican could have just said no, so they didn't have to take responsibility for anything that happened. She guards the door to underground purgatory. I have not seen her. Children fear her. So she guards the door to the basement, and the children won't come by the church until she's gone. Hello there. Your faith is horrific. I had to come back. I had to walk through the corn one last time. I wasn't sure what I would find. The dogs, the children, the thing that took them. It had been 5 years. I couldn't even find the little graves anymore. I just walked in the field until I found that stupid grinning scarecrow. As I listened to the night wind blowing through the crops, it was like a scarecrow was mocking me. So this is in reference to the prologue stuff. I turned around to go back, and that's when I heard it behind me. Well, it was more like I felt it. I didn't dare turn around. We just stood there. Me and the scarecrow and the doomed child. Finally, I mustered up a tiny bit of courage and turned to look, and immediately fled in the opposite direction, crashing through the rows of corn. I ran too. What little I saw of it drained the blood from my face and made my skin crawl. I say it because whatever it was I was looking at didn't have a face, just a bloody gaping hole. Kind of like Amy. Into here.
Pray for me, Father, for I have sinned. What sins have you done to confess? I tried to save a girl from evil, but my fears overcame me. I turned my back on the ministry and broke my vows to God. A year later, the girl reached out to me again, but in the end, I couldn't save her. I left her to die. I am sorry for me and my past sins. Thou hast said will. Here is my penance. Bring the child to me. Perform the act of contrition. And thou shalt have the peace thou seekest. Give thanks to the Lord for his good. For his mercy endures forever.
Yes. Oh, I almost got hit there. Got her. Okay. Now we can get the child. You just can't look at it. Follow me, little one. Nothing bad will happen to you. I'm not doing a naughty thing.
I'm scared.
Oh, poor baby. Oh, see ya, Jim. Have fun. I'll put up the video on YouTube, the VOD. Ooh, someone was walking there. This is like the one in the mirror. Oh, this is bad. Where are you? There you are. No! Okay, too close. Okay, better. How are you still alive? No. Okay. Subject is suffering from delusion. In John's mind, he plays the role of a hero sent by God to protect the innocent. In order to escape the consequences of his action, he has created his own reality. In order for everything to make sense, he needs to believe in the evil spirits and paranormal occurrences. I recommend an in vivo approach. I'm not sure what that means. Until we can get John to accept the truth. And for the love of God, please have Ms. Martin transferred to another facility. Somehow John knows that she is here with him. Oh boy. Oh, and then I have teleported. Oh, that scared me again. Alright, we don't need to read this because we read it already. But I still love this part. I think it's so clever that they did it during a note. They subverted it. Kind of like how they did it with the portrait of the mother in the next chapter. They subverted a usual mechanic to blow your mind. I'm here, John. Alright. So this is where we get those two motorists. Alright. And before we go under the bridge, we have to go back. Aha! We are the demon. I don't understand what that arrow is doing there. Woo! That was close. Yep, and we did all the pieces. Well done, thou good and faithful servant. We shall visit thee soon. I did it! Okay. I think this ending's kind of cool. Morning breaks. John, I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry. I will always love you back. Molly.
I'm not going in there.
I want to go in there, though! The suspension is killing me. Back door's open. Release form. Subject John Thomas Ward. The 31st of October, 1986. The form certifies. I believe this says the same thing it said in the last ending. This form certifies that the subject is hereby released from my care after having completed their required counseling and treatment to my satisfaction, with confidence that they are ready to resume their normal daily activities as a mentally stable member of society. Yeah, it is the same thing. Alright, here we go. Initiation. I have joined the cult, guys. I have met the unspeakable. Well, that took me longer than I thought, and I'm a little hungry. So I think I'm going to call it today, and I'm going to try to get the other endings for chapter 3 on Monday, because I'm off on Monday. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing Christmas stuff, so I won't be able to stream. But Monday I'm off, so maybe this time on Monday I will stream again. Until then, I appreciate everyone coming by. I like this game a lot, so I want to see what the other endings are. I know that the best ending for chapter 3 is quite involved and it'll take time. So what we'll probably do, because if I remember correctly, getting the bad ending's kind of easy. But getting the good ending's kind of hard. So we might just rush through and get the bad ending real fast and then do the good ending, which is basically replaying the game only a lot longer. So you have a good Xmas too. I will see you guys on Monday. Anyway, have a good one. Bye.